2022 American Quarter Horse Association Racing Champions Ceremony. Live from Heritage Place in Oklahoma City, here's your host, Dale Day.
Good evening, everybody. I'm your Master of Ceremonies tonight. Once again, honored to be a part of this AQHA Racing Awards show, Dale Day. On behalf of the American Quarter Horse Association, welcome to all of our nominees and guests here tonight at Heritage Place, as well as all of our viewers who are watching live on AQHA's webcast and on the Cowboy Channel app this evening. At this time, please give a warm welcome to our host on stage with me, AQHA Chief Racing Officer Janet Van Beber.
Thank you, Dale. I really enjoyed this opportunity to honor our horses and always proud to be a part of it.
Another big show and a big awards night is ready to roll. We kick off the 2022 AQHA Racing Champions Ceremony. Please join me in welcoming some very special guests in attendance this evening. AQHA First Vice President Kenneth Banks of Schulenburg, Texas. AQHA Second Vice President Jim Hunt of Faith, South Dakota. AQHA Executive Committee Member Jeff Tebow of Piedmont, Oklahoma. Go Wildcats. AQHA Executive Committee Member Jim Brickman of Erickson, Nebraska, and AQHA CEO Carl Stressman. We would also like to welcome some other very important folks in attendance this evening. Oklahoma Representatives Danny Sterling, Tammy Townley, and Tony Hasenbeck. Also welcomes go out to Oklahoma Senators Casey Murdoch and Blake Stevens. Special welcomes to Tracy Nelson, representing AQHA Corporate Partner Adequan, and Sharon Choney, representing AQHA Corporate Partner Neutrina. And representing American Regent is Beth Anderson. We would also like a welcome tonight, representing the late Dr. Glenn Blodgett, past AQHA President and AQHA Hall of Famer, his wife Karen, his daughter Brandy, and Trish Clark. We would also like to say a special thank you to all AQHA racing partners, Bank of America, John Deere, Adequan, Neutrina, Wrangler, Heritage Place, and Q Racing. So before we start our awards presentation, we need to take a moment to pay much-deserved tribute to many of the people and great horses that we lost in 2022. Those who made a significant impact on the American quarter horse racing industry. Please direct your attention now to the big screens. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence for not only those people and horses highlighted tonight on the big screens, but also all the other family, friends, and great horses that we lost in this past year. Thank you. Tonight, we will present the contenders and announce the winners in each racing category. The champions' ballots for each equine category are determined by a collection of criteria as outlined in the AQHA rule book. Some horses that may have been eligible were removed from the list of contenders in accordance with AQHA's awards and media policy, as the association endeavors to support the integrity of our sport. Members of the Champion Selection Committee then meet to review the finalists and cast their ballots to determine each champion. Ballots for champion breeder, owner, trainer, and jockey consist of the individuals with the best overall placing based on money earned, races won, and performance in graded stakes events. Winners are likewise chosen by the Champions Selection Committee. The same process has been utilized in determining the contenders for many, many years. Committee members are elected by the AQHA Racing Council and Racing Committee. To ensure fairness, AQHA rules mandate that geographic diversity takes place among the committee members. A complete list of statistics for each contender is available at aqha.com/racing. Individual voting results will be made public at the conclusion of tonight's ceremony. If you are an award winner or representative, we ask that you come to the stage as quickly as possible once we announce the winner. This year, AQHA will ship the awards directly to those winners, and as soon as you've taken your photo award, Janet will ask you a question or two about your successes in 2022. At this time, I invite AQHA Executive Committee member Jim Brinkman to the stage for the awards photos. A special thanks also goes out to Raceview Network, Racetrack Television Network, Tom Dawson, Crystal Cifuentes, Marcus Sa, and Adriana Gomez for assisting in gathering the videos that you will see tonight. And now, let's meet the champions. We'll start first in alphabetical order, your champion contenders for 2-year-old colt. They are Ain't He Tempting, BR Enamorado, bred in Mexico, Cyber Attack, winner of the Los Al 2 Million Futurity, Daddy Caliente, Eye on the Card, winner of the Rainbow Futurity, Jessa Beast, JMG Apolitical Capo, Major Game, Required First, and Sir James. The 2022 champion 2-year-old colt is Cyber Attack.
Racing. Jericho has missed the start. His judge and jury begins fairly well. Not quite as fast as Cyber Attack. Required First, running a huge race with Ray AJ Bourne running at Cyber Attack with a clear advantage. Cyber Attack is charging right away.
Cyber Attack by Favorite Cartel from Remember Me Rose by Corona Cartel. Cyber Attack bred in California by Steve Burns, DVM. Owned by Rosenthal Ranch, trained by Christopher Odell. Jockey Eduardo Nicasio. For Cyber Attack, 7 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 1.1 million plus in total earnings. Winner of the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity. And Grade 1 stakes placings also include second in the Rainbow Futurity and second in the Golden State Million Futurity. Cyber Attack, your champion 2-year-old colt.
What a outstanding tribute to the legacy of Bob and Connie Rosenthal. You know, they've been racing horses at Los Alamitos since the mid-'80s, and they've teamed up with you, and you have given them the opportunity. Now Bob has passed away and is Rosenthal Ranch to grace this stage again. So what would you like to say about them and their horse?
You know, this is pretty cool. We've won quite a few awards, and I've never have come before. This is the first time for me. Connie has blessed me so much. It's pretty humbling. She's stood behind me, and I think that she asked me to thank a couple people real quick. I don't want to take too much time, but they say it takes a village, but it takes more like a whole city. And we've got some friends with us behind me here, Burns Ranch. That's where we bought the colt. And naturally, the colt deserves all the credit, but there's a lot of people behind him, from the riders and the grooms. And, there's so much money out there for us to run at. And we're all blessed with that. There's so many good tracks. And we would like to thank especially Los Alamitos and Ruidoso Downs for putting on the show that they put on and giving us a chance to run nice horses like this at some money and get us where we're standing tonight.
Congratulations on this honor.
Thank you.
And now the nominees for champion 2-year-old filly are Cartel Kisses, multiple stakes winner; Curl's Joyful Wagon; First Lady on Canvas; Frivolous; Jess and Angel, also a multiple stakes winner; KJ Daddy's Money; One Fine V; One Perfect Lady; Pink Kiss; and San Lorenzo Moon. The 2022 champion 2-year-old filly is Jess and Angel.
They're off of the Black Gold Oaks. A little extracurricular there in the 4 through 6 posts. However, on the inside, Relentless Diamond broke very well. Her outside, that is Candy Special Power. On the far outside, that is Jess and Angel moving smoothly. With 100 yards to go, that is Jess and Angel. Jess and Angel in front.
Jess and Angel, sire Jess Zuman by the first down dash mare Ms. Kate's Angel, bred in Texas by Jerry Wyndham. Owners Lance Moore, Brad Williams, Don Forbes. Trainers Mark Jungers and Lance Moore, and Bobby Nixon and Dustin Ray Rhodes. Jockeys Camilo Castillo and Brian Candanosa. 11 starts on the year, 7 wins, 1 second, earnings of more than $300,000. Stakes wins included the Grade 2 Southwest Juvenile Championship, the Old South Futurity, and what you saw, the Black Gold Fillies Futurity. Jess and Angel, your champion 2-year-old filly.
Who do I get to talk to? So, Mark, one of the things I think the Champion Selection Committee was so impressed with is how this filly prevailed in different jurisdictions, and she showed up every time. And so we'd like to hear you talk about her and her talent.
Well, she's very, very talented, and she's been very, as you pointed out, she will take the racetrack with her. She is a filly, and so she has her moments. It's just like easy, I know. And as Chris O'Dell stated, it takes a village, and we have a village up here on the stage. So I'm very, very blessed and for the opportunity. But yeah, it's a very nice filly.
Congratulations to all of the connections.
Thank you.
Champion 2-year-old filly Jess and Angel. Now we move on to champion 2-year-old Gelding, the contenders. By Corona By, a 3-time Futurity winner. He's Judge and Jury, winner of the All-American Futurity. Jericho. Ott's Boy, winner of the Ruidoso Futurity. Party Politics, who was a double Futurity winner. Rocka Jess V, winner of the Texas Classic Futurity. San Lorenzo Ivory. San Lorenzo Jet, a Futurity star in Louisiana. Sicario V. And Trace Crystals, winner of the Oklahoma Futurity and Heritage Place Futurity, the first horse to ever do that, win both of those races since they've been held at Remington Park. The 2022 champion 2-year-old gelding is... He's Judge and Jury.
They're running in the All-American Futurity. Chasing AJ broke well, doing something good. He's Judge and Jury. Now right alongside Chasing AJ. Then inside Curl's Joyful Wagon. Down at the rail is Page. He's Judge and Jury chasing AJ. And here comes Sicario V outside. He's Judge and Jury. Sicario V. Those two in the photo for the win for the All-American Futurity.
He's Judge and Jury, sired by He's Relentless from Crazy Down Corona by First Down Dash. Bred in Oklahoma by owners Jeff Jones and Steve Holt, trained by Heath Taylor. Jockeys, James Flores and Rodrigo Vallejo. He's judge and jury, 8 starts, 5 wins, 2/3, $1.9 million in total earnings. We saw the Grade 1 victory in the All-American Futurity. Other Grade 1 stakes placings include a 3rd in the Ruidoso Futurity, and then 3rd also in the Los Alamitos $2 million Futurity. Champion 2-year-old gelding, he's judge and jury.
How you doing?
Steve, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What a fantastic year and what a convincing All-American win. So tell us about how much you enjoyed that opportunity.
Well, I mean, we all try to win that race, and you know, to be honest, this colt kind of broke slow, and he said, give him time, you know, and be patient. So we did, and you know, he just kept getting better, and he's kind of like his older brother. He kind of, you know, late in the year in the All-American, he run huge, and I remember he said, I don't know if he's good enough to win it, but he's going to run big today. So, and he did. And Heath and them, you know, they do such a great job. Nobody works harder than he does, and all the credit goes to him.
Congratulations to all of the connections.
Champion 2-year-old gelding, he's judge and jury. So we have our 3 divisional champions within the 2-year-old category. Congrats to those champions. Champion Colt, Cyber Attack. Champion Filly, Jess and Angel. And Champion Gelding, he's judge and jury. These 3 freshmen earned more than $3.4 million on the track combined last year. A great number for just 3 horses. Now please join me in congratulating the overall champion 2-year-old. He's judge and jury. Come on back up.
They're running in the All-American Futurity. Chasing AJ broke well, doing something good. He's judge and jury. Now right alongside Chasing AJ. Then inside Curl's Joyful Wagon. Down at the rail is Page. He's judge and jury chasing AJ. And here comes Sicario V outside. He's judge and jury. Sicario V. Those 2 in the photo for the win for the All-American
I'd have
Futurity.
to angle in.
Overall champion 2-year-old He's judge and jury once again started by He's Relentless, Crazy Down Corona the Broodmare. My first down dash, $1.9 million in total earnings. All-American Futurity, the Grade 1 victory, and multiple Grade 1 stakes placings. Part of the thing we try to do here at the award ceremony is make sure everybody gets plenty of exercise. So we don't keep people on stage. We let you go back to your seats almost, and then we call you back up here. So you get your steps in as you gather your awards this evening. Once again, congratulations, overall 2-year-old champ. He's judge and jury.
Okay, who do I get to visit with this time? All right, Heath. Tell us about the excitement of winning the All-American Futurity as a trainer.
You know, there's just really isn't anything like it. You know, you pray as a little kid and you think, man, if I could ever win that one time, that I'll be satisfied. And the feeling is of winning that race is the sacrifice that so many people have to put in to win it. There's the euphoria of it. There's really, I can't describe. There's no feeling, and you know, you win it once, and although you're very grateful and happy, it's not 2 hours later you're thinking, man, I want to win it again. It's that kind of feeling.
I understand that. And it looks to me like all the connections that have joined you on stage this evening have a true appreciation for what it means to win a race such as that. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, man.
Now it's time to move around the turn. We go to the contenders for the AQHA Distance Champion, starting with Cold Brewster, a multiple stakes winner during the year. Dance the Dust Off, another multiple stakes winner. Freedom Flash. Nico's First Cartel. O'Donovan Rosa, a multiple stakes winner on the year. Shockingly Famous, who tried turn racing for the first time and decided he liked it. Up the Score. And last but not least, Wascally Whittle Wabbit. Your 2022 AQHA Distance Champion is, for the second consecutive year, Wascally Whittle Wabbit.
Quarter mile to go, just a bit of candy game tonight at the rail. Wascally Little Wabbit now edges forward. Hasn't really been asked yet. Now up by a length as they straighten away. Coming on here is Shockingly Famous now into second and making a strong bid inside the furlong pole. Wascally Little Wabbit is there by 3 and pulling away. Shockingly Famous chasing. Bubba Bad up the rail. Wascally Little Wabbit for the second year in a row in the Remington Park Distance Championship by 2.5.
They'll probably come off this side.
Wascally Little Wabbit, as talented as it is fun to say his name, by He's a Motor Scooter from the Rabbits Rainbow Mare Rabbits and Diamonds, bred in New Mexico by Mike Weatherly, owned by Rogers Farms, trained by Michael Joyner, jockeys Benito Baca and Josh Romero. On the year, 5 starts, 3 victories, 1/3, more than $105,000 in earnings, stakes wins in that Grade 1 Remington Park Distance Championship, also won the Grade 2 Pauls Valley Stakes, and also a winner in the Zia 870 Championship Stakes. Champion distance horse for the second straight year, Wascally Little Wabbit.
Who can I visit with? Come on, Jared. So for those of you who don't know, we don't often see 870 horses late pay into the AQHA Racing Challenge. And they had faith in this horse last year and paid the $20,000 price tag it takes to get the horse into the program. So I looked at him then and said, oh, they see something that they know that he's going to go on and do well. And what a model of consistency he's been since that time. And so I think it's good to share the story that you had faith in your horse and that it has paid you back in dividends and now 2 championships. What would you like to say about it?
Man, I mean, he's a once-in-a-lifetime horse. He's 914 pounds of beast. You know, if you look at him, you wouldn't pick him out anything, but he's got a heart of gold, and he's my All-American horse.
Congratulations. You're done now.
Wascally Little Wabbit, what he lacks in weight as far as pounds, he makes up in number of letters in his name. Let's move on now to our South American champion. We'd like to invite AQHA Executive Committee member Jeff Tebow on stage to help present our next set of awards. Next nominees for the South American bred horses registered with AQHA are Augustus Verde, Catarina Vista, Churchill Verde, Eurico for Me, JQM, Fantastic Fly Apollo, Emperador Eagle MRL, Mississippi JQM, Party Hard, Royal Fantastic BR, and Teletarim MRI. Congratulations to the 2022 South American champion, Augustus Verde.
Foi da partida, é o South American Racing Challenge 2022. Lá por dentro é verde, por meio de raia, Churchill verde com campa de verde. Aqui por fora a parte verde vai forçando. Catarina Visa para tomar a ponta. Uma disputa maravilhosa. Lá por dentro Augustus verde com Churchill. Uma chegada maravilhosa. Aqui por fora começa a despontar Bart. Atenção! Baliza 7. Pela 7. É Bart! É Bart! É Bart! Bart verde cruza o disco final!
It's always the highlight of the year, the South American champion call. Augustus Verde, sire, no secrets here. Dam is Orly Vista by Nordic Only VMBRZ. Breeder and owner Marla Zabrowski. Trainer AJ Macedo. Jockeys Julio Cesar Hara Medina and C. Medina. 5 starts on the year. Stakes placings, second in that race we just watched. Accepting the South American Champion Award is past AQHA President Butch Wise.
So if you all think that's exciting to watch a video, you should be there in person. Those are some fun races. It's my understanding the Zabrowski family was in the States just recently. He surprised his family with a trip to Disney World, and so he couldn't double back. And I'm sure he regrets not being able to be here. Butch, what would you like to say on their behalf?
Well, Zalborowski is a great supporter of quarter horse racing in Brazil, and it's a thrill to accept this award for him. And he extends an invitation to Dale to come and call the next race down in Brazil.
Thank you, Rachel.
I'd get one shot, and they would run me out because it wasn't as exciting. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try to see if I can go 30 seconds after the finish this year at Remington Park. Next up, our award is limited to those who were bred and raced primarily in Mexico. The nominees: BR Enamorado, BR Valiente, Carlita Jess, DK Mexicana, Espejo Fusilero, Mr. Juan, Ray Alfredo, Say Carver Cruzan, Send Me Anywhere, Uno DK, and US Chicks Cartel. The 2022 AQHA Mexican champion is Ray Alfredo.
Arranca el derby, subasta selecta. Rey Alfredo está por fuera, por el centro, viene con todo. BR Ficha está también adelantando. C-Jack, BR Ficha por el riel. Se está adelantando Rey Alfredo con la victoria.
Ray Alfredo, sired by Fearless Fritz, Dam is Proud, Carina by Corona Cartel. Breeder Rashuan Suarez, MBZ. Owner Freddy Mandajano Gutu. Trainers Luis Enrique Cruz Solis, Nahum de Jesus Lagunes. Jockey Jose Ambrosio. 8 starts on the year, 7 wins, 1/3 perfect in the money, earnings of nearly $90,000. Ray Alfredo, the AQHA Mexican champion.
Congratulations, and we appreciate you so much because you travel up here from Mexico and you are an asset to us at the sales, buying a lot of horses and taking them back home for your clients south of the border. But what impresses me about this is that you are the breeder. So congratulations. What would you like to say about the colt?
Well, I have not very many words to say, but I am really proud of him. And this guy owns him, and I'm really happy about this title. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
2 years ago, my dad won this with Juanito Ndani. And then last year, we won it with Texana Cartel. And then today, I'm happy to say that we won it again. And we wish to be here next year again.
So you've hit the trifecta. Here's some drink tickets. Thank you for drink. Thank you and congratulations.
And everybody knows once you hit a trifecta, you want more. So you go for the superfecta, and you see how that works out, trying to get 4 in a row. Stakes wins for Ray Alfredo included the Subasta Selected Derby, the Mexico Derby, and the Desafio Crianza Mexicana Derby. Next up, nominees for the Canadian-bred horses who raced primarily in Canada. For the Canadian champion, Bearcat Bill. First Cold Wave. First prize, Charlotte. Had to be Ivory. Cold Kinda Star. Magic Flare. Night Leader. North Fork Boss. Raptor. And Twixt of Fate. The 2022 AQHA Champion Canadian Racehorse. Earning this title for the 3rd time, had to be Ivory.
And they're off, stumbling at the start with Streaking Little Wagon. Out quickest in the center is Country's coming back, and now from the outside, Had to be Ivory has connected with Country's coming back, and it's those two. Coming from the outside is Carneros. Had to be Ivory is going to win the running of the Peacock Maturity.
Had to be Ivory by Ivory James from the Had to be Nuts mare, Had to be Fandango. Breeders and owners Carol and Jamie Robertson, trainer Brian Robertson, the jockeys Josh Scott and Corey Spataro. Undefeated in 2022 was Had to be Ivory. 6 starts, 6 wins, a perfect campaign. You saw the Alex P. Cove Memorial Championship. Also won the P. Cove Maturity, the QROOI Distance Stakes Series, Ontario Bred Maturity, and the QROOI Distance Series number 1. Had to be Ivory, your Canadian champion for the 3rd time.
What an amazing feat, not only to be champion 3 times, but you did it in non-consecutive years. And so that tells me that this is a warrior horse and a real honor to have. Tell us about him.
Oh, you want me to? Okay. That's a first, actually. What they missed is he was actually had a speed index twice. He was set a track record this year, so that was actually pretty amazing. And he was 2 years ago was sick, so he was missed most of the season. So he's been a really amazing horse, it's a family business, so the whole family works together on this horse, and he's really consistent. He's a pretty big ham at the barn, so he gets a lot of attention. He's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family. They do all the work. I'm just a trainer.
But what a masterful job you've done in managing such a career that has enjoyed longevity. Congratulations.
Quick question, will he race again this year? Okay, so let me make a note. Sets track records. So when he gets it for a 4th time, I'll be ready. Let's move on now. Contenders for champion 3-year-old colt. Cell Bounce. Corona Yo. Dash a Dynasty. Dash a Good Reason. Golden Boy, a multiple stakes winner, and the 2021 champion 2-year-old colt. And Just a Cool Boy. Your champion 3-year-old colt for 2022 is Golden Boy. Golden Boy reinforces that resume after winning last year's champion 2-year-old colt award.
Racing! Whiskey Glasses broke outwards a little, but looks to be the early leader from favourite Honey. Watch out. Out deep tip of my tongue's running a good race. Golden Boy starting to work home well. Whiskey Glasses, tip of my tongue. Here comes Golden Boy. Golden Boy gathering them in. Photo. Golden Boy gets up to score.
Golden Boy by Favored Cartel from Logan's Dash by Tosta Dash. Owned and bred in California by M&G Farms Incorporated. Trained by Valentin Zamudio, Ruben Lozano, the jockey. 6 starts, 4 wins, 1/3. More than $230,000 in earnings. Sgt. Pepper feature handicap. Among the stakes wins, also the Grade 2 El Primero del Año Derby. Grade 1 stakes placings included the Grade 1 Los Alamitos Super Derby for Golden Boy, your champion 3-year-old colt.
Congratulations. Who do I get to visit with? So as a horseman, I understand how hard it is to get horses to repeat after a good year and to come back the next year and have another good year. And you chose to go to California with him, and what a fantastic decision that proved to be. Tell us about his campaign in 2022.
Good evening. Thank you for the word. Well, we cannot made it with these great people that we have in here, you know. Steve, Joe, Valentin, Ramon, champion, everyone. So, you know, that's how we come to there, you know. Good people you can trust. Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, you all as a team have done a good job in managing this horse. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Golden Boy champion 3-year-old colt. Now on to the contenders for champion 3-year-old filly. We start with All Points Bulletin, winner of the Oklahoma Derby. Kiss the Cartel. Lil Longmire, Firecracker Derby winner. Miss Beth Dutton, winner of the Rainbow Oaks. Political Rose, who was a 2-time Oaks winner. And Sweet Tess, winner of the Los Al Oaks. Your champion 3-year-old filly for 2022 is Political Rose.
They're running in the All-American Oaks. Squeezed back was Family Dynasty. KJ Brandy with speed and Kiss the Cartel. Middle of the track, Political Rose surges to the lead. Outside, She's a Relentless Gal. And it is Political Rose in front, chased by She's a Relentless Gal. And then Miss Beth Dutton, Political Rose. It's Political Rose. She gets the double oak leaves as the Heritage Place Oaks winner takes the All-American Oaks as well.
Political Rose, sired by Apolitical Jess. Damn Cartel Rosie by Carter's Cartel, bred in Oklahoma by Stone Chase Stables. Owned by Dunn Ranch, trained by Matia Rosa, jockey Jesus Ayala, undefeated last year. 5 starts, 5 wins, more than $330,000 in earnings. And as you heard, a 2-time Oaks winner, the All-American, and won the Heritage Place Oaks in the very first running of that event. Political Rose, your champion 3-year-old filly.
Who would like to say a few things about the filly? So one of the things that makes me really happy in the industry is how our Oaks races are gaining prestige. I think it helps get the stakes that we need to build the bottom side of our pedigrees, and that was something that was really impressive about this filly, is that she won an Oaks race at Remington Park, and then she went to the mountain and won the Oaks race up there. So what can you tell us about how you managed her into that outstanding year?
Well, I want to thank my team, my trainer, Monty Rosa, the grooms, all the help that we have. You know, like they say, it does take a team. There's a lot of sacrifice that's made. I think that, this horse deserves a lot of credit. She's a very nice horse, but we have a lot of nice horses. We work hard, and I just want to tell everybody thank you for the support, the ones that support the Dunn Ranch. We appreciate it. And we're going to come back next year for more.
Congratulations.
Champion 3-year-old filly, Political Rose, very impressive last year. Now, on to our nominees for the 3-year-old gelding champ. Apolitical Candy V, a multiple Derby winner. Bomb Cyclone, winner of the Los Al Super Derby. Delight Us All, KJ Desperado, multiple Derby winner. Another multiple Derby winner, River Flash. And yet another multiple Derby winner in Scoops Dynasty. Your 2022 3-year-old champion gelding is KJ Desperado.
And they're off. Decent but not awesome start for KJ Desperado, but within just a few strides, he puts himself in front and tries to daylight this field. She's a Relentless Gal out fast, the big favorite on the inside, San Lorenzo Tay, and Delight Us All. But KJ Desperado on the way to a Texas Classic Futurity Derby double.
KJ Desperado by Apolitical Jess from the Trace Stace Mare Trace Bases. Bred in Arizona by L&L Land and Cattle. Owners John and Kathy Lee and Ruben Mares. Trainer Wesley Giles. Jockey Adrian Ramos, perfect in the money. 8 starts last year, 8 victories, including 6 wins, $660,000 plus in earnings. The Grade 1 Texas Classic Derby and also the Grade 1 Ruidoso Derby. KJ Desperado, our champion 3-year-old gelding.
Who do I get to visit with? So this horse was outstanding as a 2-year-old and then came back and was just as impressive as a 3-year-old, and did it both on the mountain and Texas at Lone Star Park. And I think that's the mark of a true champion, is when they can get on the road and prevail in different jurisdictions. So congratulations. Tell us what you find so special about this individual.
I don't know, he's just got a great big heart, and he likes to run. And hopefully he continues on down the road and we're here next year. I'd like to thank Wes and Jill and Jason Giles, and I'd like to thank my wife Kathy and Ruben, and I'd also like to thank our groom Rambo, who's done a great job with this horse. So thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Champion 3-year-old gelding KJ Desperado. So congratulations to our 3-year-old champs, the champion colt Golden Boy, the champion filly Political Rose, and champion gelding KJ Desperado. Our overall 2022 champion 3-year-old is KJ Desperado.
They're running, and Lethal Avenger got out the worst of them all. KJ Desperado had his mind on business, and he is already clear. KJ Desperado, it's personal for him. Kiss the Cartel next, and then Muy Peligrosito, and then we have Imperative, but it is KJ Desperado. There's no doubt who's the best 3-year-old.
Wide open victory for KJ Desperado in the Rudos Derby. Sired by Apolitical Jest, Trace Faces, the broodmare by Trace Sace. Bred in Arizona, once again by L&L Landing Cattle, Johnny and Kathy Lee and Ruben Mars owners, Wesley Giles trains. 8 starts, 6 victories. Adrian Ramos winning jockey. Perfect in the money, 8 for 8. Champion 3-year-old overall, KJ Desperado.
Just keeps getting better and better. Wes, tell us about how you manage this horse to such a stellar career.
Well, I don't know if I manage him or he manages me, but this horse is he's just pretty simple. Just got to stay out of his way and not try to do too much. But he's a special horse.
Indeed he is, and you've obviously done a great job of meeting his needs and staying out of his way. Congratulations.
KJ Desperado, the only 2 races he did not win, he was second in Grade 1s, including the championship at Sunland Park and also in the Rainbow Derby. So congratulations to our overall champion 3-year-old. At this time, we'd like to invite AQHA's second vice president, Jim Hunt, to the stage to present our next set of awards. A runner that earns the title of AQHA Supreme Racehorse is rare. Prior to 2022, a total of 124 horses have earned that distinction, the first dating back almost 50 years to 1974. Tonight, we will recognize 3 more gaining the crown for Supreme Racehorse titles. An AQHA Supreme Racehorse has earned $500,000 or more in the career, won 2 Open Company Grade 1 stakes events, and has won at least 10 races overall. Supreme Racehorses receive a specially designed bronze, and the accomplishment will also appear on the horse's records forevermore. Each bronze is sent directly to the horse's owner shortly after they receive the honor. Please hold your applause until we move through all of our Supreme Racehorses this evening. We'll recognize first Instigator, a foal of 2018, sired by Ivory James. Damn eye-popping by Mr. Eye-Opener breeder Bobby Cox. Barboza Racing owns. Total earnings of $1.6 million. Race record, 18 starts with 10 wins. Grade 1 victories included the Refrigerator Invitational Championship and the All-American Derby, and also the championship at Sunland Park. Instigator, the first of our 3 Supreme Racehorses tonight. Also, Kiss Through Fire, full of 2017, by Walk Through Fire from the Fredeville mare, or from Fredeville, by Mr. Jess Perry, owner, breeder, Gentry Farms. Total earnings more than $700,000. Race record, 32 starts, 13 career victories. Grade 1 wins in back-to-back editions of the 2021 and 2022 Charger Bar Handicap. And also congratulations to KJ Desperado, full of 2019. Apolitical Jest, the sire. Trace Spaces, the broodmare, by Trace Sace. Bred in Arizona by L&L Landing Cattle. John and Kathy Lee and Ruben Mars owners. Wes Childs trains. Adrian Ramos, the rider. Earnings almost all time, $2.7 million. Race record, 18 starts with 12 victories. Grade 1 wins include the All-American Futurity, the Texas Classic Futurity, the Rudosa Derby, and the Texas Classic Derby. So 3 new Supreme Racehorses from 2022, Instigator, Kiss Through Fire, and KJ Desperado. We can applaud all 3 of them. Now on to the Aged Stallion. The next division, champion Aged Stallion contenders are El Tartanero, let me try that again, El Tartanero Jess, there we go, multiple stakes winner. Had harder names earlier, and I don't do well on that one. Fly On Down, Mr. Perry Moon, Relentlessly, a 2-time stakes winner this year at Remington Park, and Shockingly Famous. Your 2022 champion Aged Stallion is Shockingly Famous.
Dance the Dust Off going to have to get going from 4 lengths off for the top 2. At the rail is Jessup V. Off for the turn, and Shockingly Famous is doing his thing. He's opening up now on High Hopes. Not today for Dance the Dust Off. Sebember is back in third. In the final stages, it is Shockingly Famous clear, and Shockingly Famous does it again. The Texas bred scores under Cody Wainscott.
Shockingly Famous, sired by one famous eagle from the thoroughbred broodmare Shock Time, who's by thoroughbred stallion Langfure, bred in Texas by Clarence Shabar III. Owners, Casey Willis and Stone Chase Stables. Trainer, Casey Willis. Jockeys, Cody Wainscott, Stormy Smith, Benito Baca, and James Flores. 9 starts last year, 3 wins, 3 seconds, and 2/3, more than $110,000 in earnings. Shockingly Famous stakes wins in the Grade 3 Will Rogers Distance Challenge Stakes, where you saw, and also the Jesse Yoakum Memorial at 870. Again, Shockingly Famous discovered turn racing was a thing for him last year. Your champion age stallion, Shockingly Famous.
This is just a cool moment for AQHA, because when you have Clarence Charborough as the breeder, and then you have Butch's and Nancy's Stone Chase Stables as a past president, coming together for the connections of this horse. And with the thoroughbred on the bottom side, it's no surprise that he would find his way going around the turn. So congratulations to you as a team for finding the spot that really worked well for him and bestowing this honor. What do you have to say, Casey?
He's just a good horse. We tried to win a big Grade 1, through his 4-year-old, 5-year-old year, and to make him where he could get a chance to stand as a stud and do what we think he can do. But we took him around turn to make money this year, and he's pretty hard to beat at it.
He looked pretty impressive. Congratulations. Bring tickets.
Champion age stallion, Shockingly Famous. He was excellent going extremely long in the straight, and now has figured things out around the turn as well. Now, let's present the ballot for champion aged mare. Easy on my mind. Just a political girl. Kiss Through Fire, multiple stakes winner in the 2021 champion aged mare. My Moonflash, a multiple stakes winner last year. Patty's Saint, another multiple stakes winner in SS Classy Jess. And one more multiple stakes winner, Valiant Miss Priss. Your 2022 AQHA Champion Aged Mare is repeat winner Kiss Through Fire.
Racing! Kiss Through Fire was off a little awkwardly. Linda 16, favourite chick away quickly. Together with Reason to Fly, Kiss Through Fire is accelerating into the lead now. It's Kiss Through Fire from Linda 16. Out wide on the track, Roving Kind. Kiss Through Fire has the lead, and Kiss Through Fire goes back to back in the Charger Barb.
Kiss Through Fire, sired by Walk Through Fire. Broodmare Fredeville by Mr. Jess Perry, owner and breeder Gentry Farms. 7 starts, 4 victories. Grade 1 Charger Bar handicap. Victorious there. Also victorious in the Las Damas handicap, a Grade 2. Kiss Through Fire, your champion aged mare for a second time.
Gentry Farms has such a legacy in our industry, and as I was thrilled for you last year, and I'm even more thrilled this year, because it's apparent that you have done a masterful job in crafting her campaign this year so that she could be bestowed this honor again. Tell us how you made those decisions.
Well, I am a hands-on person, so I do make a lot of the decisions, but a lot of the credit goes to Juan Altman and his team, and treating her with the special attention that he has. And it's been a fun last 4 years with her. Actually the best year she had for money's earned was as a 2-year-old qualifying for 3 Grade 1 stakes. So anyway, it's been, thank you to the AQHA. This is very special, very special.
And what a tribute to a great family when you think about Fredeville and the generations that preceded her. So as a breed registry, that's what we're all about. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Once again, the champion aged mare, Kiss Through Fire. Now, to the nominees for the hotly contested category of champion aged gelding. This is a loaded category. Apolitical Pence, a multiple stakes winner. Danger, the 2021 world champion. Impressum, the champion of champions winner. Flashback, multiple stakes winner, His Time to Deal. Refrigerator Stakes winner, Instigator. Just My Hawks, winner of the Leo Stakes at Remington Park. Multiple stakes winner, Powerful Favorite. Adding more accomplishments to previous championship honors. Your 2022 champion aged gelding is Impressum.
Ready again. Grade 1 Vessels Maturity. Racing. Impressum begins alertly. So does Mr. Tornado from the inside, together with Valiant and Up and Atom and Monopolist as well. And Circle City is starting to come home well, but Impressum out wide has charged a long way clear. This horse really sets the pulse racing. He is an excitement machine. Impressum with another exhilarating exhibition to win the Vessels Maturity.
Champion gelding, age gelding, Impressum, sired by Apolitical Jess, Damn Crazy Down Corona by First Down Dash. Owners and breeders, Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Trainer, Heath Taylor. Jockey, Rodrigo Vallejo. 6 starts last year, 4 victories and 2 seconds. More than $580,000 in earnings. Stakes victories in the Grade 1 Champion of Champions, the Grade 1 Go Man Go handicap, and also the Grade 1 Vessels Maturity. Impressum, your champion aged gelding.
Who's up?
We're going to let Tracy talk this out.
So I think the discussion that I can give insight to in the Champion Selection Committee was how this horse prevailed in the Champion of Champions in the field that he beat. And so that had to be a really exciting moment for you, knowing that the implications that would follow.
You know, they called it the greatest race ever. You know, it was billed as that. There's a lot of great horses in it. You know, we had a lot of luck at the draw and kind of got our pick. And, you know, Heath had this horse setting dead red. And I thought if we just break any at all, you know, he'll win it. And sure enough, he did. But he's just a super horse and he loves his job. And, you know, Heath and him's got a bond like no other. You know, he sends me pictures all the time. And this horse knows him. He knows his voice. So I give all the credit to him. He just does a super job with the horse.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Champion age gelding, Impressum. I ran down the stakes wins already, so we'll move to the overall age champion. The 3H champion showed incredible talent in very deep races last year. Congratulations again to champion stallion, Shockingly Famous, champion mare, Kiss Through Fire, and champion gelding, Impressum. And now the 2022 age champion, earning another championship honor, Impressum.
Racing. Impressum drifting a path or two wide, but he is very much in the mix in the early strides of the contest. Up and Atom and Monopolist are going fast on the inside. Flashback is well off the speed. Impressum has blasted clear. Here is a champion racehorse at the peak of his powers.
Once again, Impressum, starred by Apolitical Jess. The broodmare Crazy Down Corona by First Down Dash. Owners, breeders, Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Heath Taylor, the trainer. Rodrigo Vallejo is jockey. 4 stakes victories last year from 6 attempts. Impressum, your champion aged runner.
See where Becky is, so we don't know. Oh, there she is. Good. Champion of Champions, the Vessels, the Go Man Go. Los Alamitos was good to you in this horse.
Yeah, it was really tremendous. Of course, you spent a lot of years there. It's a very special place, and
you know, it's got so much history, and it's such an important, integral part. It was a blessing to go back and thank Doc and Los Alamitos crew and everyone involved with the horse. But it was really, really good. The horse had a really tough campaign the year before. He had run 9 races, traveled to 6 different racetracks, and won $1 million the year before. But we thought that the best thing for the horse to extend his career was maybe for that particular year to give him one place to stay. And so it really wasn't, the horse doesn't really owe anyone any money. And so in this instance, it was to do the best for the horse to extend his career. And for that particular year, we thought that it was best to not haul him around.
Kudos for the management. Congratulations to the team.
Age champion Impresso. Now please help me welcome AQHA First Vice President Ken Banks to the stage to help present the remainder of our awards this evening. And before we move on to the next division, let's recognize 2 Dams of Distinction. The title Dam of Distinction is bestowed upon an American quarter horse mare that has made extraordinary contributions to the breed. A total of 59 American quarter horse mares have received Dam of Distinction honors. Congratulations to Rock Candy SA by Good Reason SA, and the Send Me the Candy broodmare by Leaving Memories. Rock Candy SA produced foals with 8 starters that earned $1.6 million. The breeder Womack Cavender Farms, Valeriano Racing owned Rock Candy SA, and Grade 1 winners she produced included Apolitical Candy V and Rock A Jess V. Again, Rock Candy SA, one of a pair of Dam of Distinction honorees tonight.
Do they keep this? Or do they only have
That's
one?
just a picture. We'll mail the individual last one. Would you like to say any words?
Okay.
Okay. Congratulations. Here's.
Congratulations, Rock Candy SA, a new Dam of Distinction honoree. We'd also like to congratulate Dam of Distinction Crazy Down Corona by First Down Dash from the broodmare Crazy About Corona by Corona Cartel. Crazy Down Corona produced foals with 8 starters that earned $3.6 million. Breeders Steve Holt, owners Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Champions produced include Impressum and He's Judge and Jury, both honorees already as champions this evening. Crazy Down Corona, another Dam of Distinction. Crazy Down Corona, Dam of Distinction number 2, honored tonight.
So the interesting thing about this particular achievement is that we couldn't put it in tonight's program because if we would have, it would have given away the results. So, surprise! Congratulations. What an outstanding mare. And again, I mentioned earlier, as a breed registry, we're all about that bottom side of the pedigree.
You know, all these honors are great, and we appreciate them all, but this one, to me, is the best. You know, I folded these babies out, and I folded her out, so it's kind of emotional.
I understand that. Jeff, would you like to add a few words?
Well, I feel very fortunate to be here tonight, especially, you know, with my background and et cetera, et cetera. You know, I didn't grow up into the horses, but I've looked up and found some good people, some good friends to allow me to participate in it. So thank God for Steve.
You've stayed hooked for a long time, so credit to you both.
Thank you.
Oh.
Once again, congratulations to our new Dams of Distinction, Rock Candy SA and Crazy Down Corona. As with our equine champions, the AQHA Champion Breeder, Owner, Trainer, and Jockey Awards are determined by written ballot of the Champion Selection Subcommittee. The ballot consists of the top-ranked individuals with the best overall placing according to money earned, races won, and graded stakes performances. Let's now take a look at the ballot for the 2022 AQHA Champion Breeder. Mike Abraham from New Mexico. Dr. Ed Allred, California. Steve Burns, California. Bobby Cox, Fort Worth, Texas. Cuatro La Presita, Chula Vista, California. Flag Ranch, Torrington, Wyoming. Randy and Stacy Hill, Lexington, Oklahoma. Grant Farms of Louisiana. They're just up here, Jeff Jones and Steve Holt of Guthrie, Oklahoma Partnership. Macaulay Land and Livestock, Spanish Fork, Utah. MJ Farms, New Mexico. Wheatona Stanley, Medill, Oklahoma. And Valeriano Racing Stables of Odessa, Texas. The 2022 AQHA Champion Breeder is Steve Burns, DVM.
Racing. Bomb Cyclone is away safely and cleanly. Scoops Dynasty's going very fast. In company with In Hot Pursuit and Jess Fire, Me and Inspire, Corona Yo, Golden Boy too far back. Bomb Cyclone has raced away. Scoops Dynasty into second, but Bomb Cyclone, explosive by name and by nature, wins the Super Derby clearly over Scoops Dynasty, who was valiant in defeat.
Good to see you up here.
Doc Steve Burns of Menifee, California, had 816 horses that he bred start last year, 120 wins, 113 seconds, 100 thirds, total earnings 4.3 million plus. 41% of the horses bred that competed ran in the money. This is the second Champion Breeder Award for Burns, who also won in 2019. Steve Burns, Champion Breeder.
What a formidable team the two of you are. All these years I've known you, I've seen you work side by side, and I admire you for it, and that's what gets the accolades like you're getting today. I've been talking about mare power. You all have amassed not only a quantity, but a quality of mare power. Tell us about that.
Well, we started out wanting to do quality, and we decided to go with quantity.
Well, it's worked for you. Congratulations.
If one or two is good, more is better. On now to our contenders for Champion Owner. The nominees: Dr. Edward Allred, Cypress, California. Jose Barron of Longview, Texas. Dunn Ranch, Wynnewood, Oklahoma. From Dallas, Josefina Guzman. Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Monique Feechin of Burlington, Ontario. La Feliz Montana Ranch, North Las Vegas, Nevada. John and Kathy Lee and Ruben Mares, Chandler, Arizona. Tom Maher of Pierce, South Dakota. Rogelio Marquez of Rosenberg, Texas. Jose Mendoza of Queen Creek, Arizona. Ramiro Gonzalez Ozuna of Mission, Texas. Carlos Ponce, San Antonio. Rosenthal Ranch, Winchester, California. Valeriano Racing Stables, Odessa, Texas. And with that, our 2022 AQHA Champion Owners, Jeff Jones and Steve Holt.
Racing. Impressum drifting a path or two wide, but he is very much in the mix in the early strides of the contest. Up and Adam and Monopolist are going fast on the inside. Flashback is well off the speed. Impressum has blasted clear. Here is a champion racehorse at the peak of his powers.
Jeff Jones and Steve Holt, partnership of Guthrie, Oklahoma. 14 starts, 9 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2.5 million in total earnings. You saw Impressum. Also, he's judge and jury, both of those champions tonight at 64% win rate during the year. and they won both the All-American Futurity and the Champion of Champions. You do that, you don't have to race very many times. Champion owners.
As Dale alluded to, you don't very often see one partnership get both the All-American and the Champion of Champions, two of our most prestigious races in the industry. So my question is, which was more exciting?
Oh man, that's tough. You know, the All-American is what it is, and that day it was the most exciting. And then we went to the Champion of Champions, and with all the billing it got, the field it had, honestly, it was just as exciting as also. So I can't pick, but everybody should be able to do it. I know it's not very likely, and we're blessed, and to have that same happen out of the one mare that we raised at our farm. And I showed him today. I said, right here's where these two champions were born. So I don't know. It's very, very emotional again.
Jeff, do you have anything to add to that?
No. I'm going to take Los Al. I really enjoyed that Champion of Champions. So, sorry, guys.
Congratulations. Oh.
Champion owners, Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Now we move on to the candidates for our champion trainer. Each year, AQHA recognizes one of the best trainers ever with an award named after him. The contenders for the title of Blaine Schwanevelt Champion Trainer are Monte Rosa, Jerome, Idaho; Santos Carrizales Jr. of Texas; Juan Diaz Jr., Floresville, Texas; Wes Giles, New Mexico; Seguin, Texas is Toby Keene; Jesus Marquez of Richmond, Texas; Riley Moosman, Morgan, Utah; Christopher Odell, Garden Grove, California; Jason Olmstead, Pryor, Oklahoma, the 2021 champion trainer; Randy Smith, Fountaintown, Indiana; John Steinbow of San Antonio; and Heath Taylor, Vinton, Louisiana. AQHA's Racing 2022 Blaine Schwanevelt champion trainer is Heath Taylor.
Ready, racing. Bomb Cyclone began a little slowly. Danger beat him out. Apolitical Pence began with great gusto, and Impressimus thundering down the outside. It's Danger, Apolitical Pence, and Impressimus. Seismic showdown. Impressum on the outside, heads off Danger. It's Impressum with another gear, racing into a stratospheric realm, winning the 50th and one of the best ever Champion of Champions.
Heath Taylor, Vinton, Louisiana home, 479 starts on the year, 98 wins, 77 seconds, 55 thirds. That's 48% in the money. This is the first Blaine Schwanevelt championship for Taylor. Led all trainers last year with earnings of more than $5 million. Heath Taylor, your Blaine Schwanevelt champion trainer for 2022.
So today I was thinking about all of the occasions you would have to come up on the stage, and how do I make my question this go round a little different? And I was thinking about how in roughly 1995, somewhere in the mid-90s, you were in Texas working for the TQHA. And that's about the same time you married Tracy, and Tracy was raised in this industry and a good horseman in her own right. And the two of you paired up and have never looked back. So what I can say about that, as a woman, is behind every good man is a good woman. So congratulations on this honor. What does it mean to you?
Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot. You know, I want to obviously thank my owners and family. A lot of family made a long trip to get here. I don't want to ramble too long. I want to thank every owner that's ever sent me a horse throughout all the years. I think every one of them was a learning experience, good and bad. Obviously, I get to come up here and speak, but I need to acknowledge the vets, the trainers, the riders, exercise riders, grooms, shoers, pony people. It takes, especially running at 5 or 6 states, a tremendous amount of people. Very humbled. I'm pretty hard on them and expect a lot out of them, and they're under a lot of pressure all the time, and I'm really grateful more than I show it to them, but I don't ever want to let up off the gas pedal. It's quite an honor. I do want to recognize all the other nominees. I see these guys work their tails off every day. There's a lot of good trainers nominated. Same as I want to thank the voters. Very appreciative. Even in the divisions for the horses, very contentious, very tough, great horses. And when you're there and you get to see the appreciation of other horses every day, it makes you appreciate how hard it is to win. And you know, I'm really grateful to past trainers. We lost a lot of people this year. Donnie Strickland was really instrumental as a young person. My father-in-law, he's having a pretty tough time right now. He's really knowledgeable on 2-year-olds, and very appreciative of the knowledge he instilled in me back at the early stages, and just really grateful.
Congratulations, all of you.
The Taylor Champion Trainer. Next up, contenders for AQHA Champion Jockey. Arturo Alvarez of Louisiana. Sergio Becerra, Odessa, Texas. Francisco Calderon, San Antonio 2021 Champion Jockey. Brian Candenosa of Dallas. Edwin Escobedo, Oklahoma. Christian Escada, Battle Creek, Michigan. James Flores, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Noe Garcia of Texas. Juan Francisco Garcia Jr. of Fort Worth, Texas. Ricardo Hernandez Jr. of Texas. Ubaldo Luna, Watauga, Texas. Eduardo Nicasio, Bakersfield, California. Juan Polito of Texas. Adrian Ramos, Anthony, New Mexico. Victor Urieta, Jr. of Texas. Jesus Valenzuela, Indio, California. And Rodrigo Vallejo, San Juan, Texas. The AQHA 2022 champion jockey is James Flores.
And they're off. Good even start. Surprise, surprise, broke alertly. Curl's Paddy Wagon now rushing through down along the fence. This the Morpholite is also right there. He's underway as well. Curl's Paddy Wagon, here comes this the Morpholite, and a legacy of tails blowing past them all to win the Valley Junction Futurity.
James Flores, now a 3-time champion jockey, makes his home in Midwest City. 328 mounts on the year, 57 wins, 45 seconds, 40 thirds. Total earnings, $3.9 million. He had a 43% in the money ratio as far as his overall mounts. And he was the winner in the All-American Futurity. You've seen a couple times already tonight on He's Judge and Jury. He was champion jockey also in 2019 and 2020. James Flores, 3-time champion jockey, winning in 2022. We move along, and presenting the next awards, AQHA Racing Committee Chairman is G.R. Carter. He joins us now. That's his current title. He's an all-time champion jockey. GR, of course, dabbled in many other things, including setting, I believe, a Guinness Book record for most 10s stuck off a flying dismount off the back of a horse. He's had the record a long time because nobody else was crazy enough or good enough to do that. Our next recognition is one of 3 this evening that aren't determined by earnings or wins or points, but simple hard work on behalf of the American quarter horse racing industry. The Mildred N. Vessels Special Achievement Award recognizes an outstanding woman for her contributions to the American quarter horse industry. Millie Vessels was a longtime horsewoman whose father-in-law established Los Alamitos Racecourse on his Southern California ranch. She managed the track in its early days and later concentrated on her own Vessel Stallion Farm in Bonsall. This year, the AQHA Racing Committee has selected Chrissy Bamberg of Edmond, Oklahoma, as the Vessels Award winner. Chrissy grew up in the quarter horse racing industry as the daughter of legendary Debbie Schaaf. Her hard work for the industry and as the executive director now of the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association has earned her this Mildred and Vessel Special Achievement Award. Bamberg ensures that the OQHRA is on the forefront of racing integrity and works to keep racing fair for horsemen and bettors and safe for horses and jockeys alike. Congratulations, Chrissy Bamberg, Vessel Special Achievement Award winner.
I can't look at my friend because I'm going to cry too. I first knew Chrissy when she was 11 or 12 years old, when her mother was working at the Pacific Coast at the affiliate there at Los Alamitos. And she has literally grown up in the offices that her mother managed. And what I can say about that, because Debbie was a dear, dear friend of mine, is that she learned from the best. And not only did she learn from the best, but she is following her footsteps in positively impacting our industry. So I tried to give you a chance to catch your breath. How'd I do?
Thank you. I grew up being Debbie's daughter. And when we lost my mom, I didn't know who I was, and I just tried to run. But the people of this industry have been so amazing to me, and they've showed me that I can be me. I don't have to fill those shoes. I can just be who she taught me to be, and that's what I try to do every day. And I'll forever have the back of these people because they have my back every time.
And most importantly, on your own, you have done an excellent job. So I commend you, and I'm proud of you.
Chrissy Bamberg, Mildred Vessel Special Achievement Award winner for 2022. Each year, AQHA presents the Gordon Crone Special Achievement Award to a man who worked tirelessly to advance the sport. Gordon Crone himself was a longtime racing horseman from Kansas who worked to promote the industry in his home state and across this country. This award was first presented in his name in 1994. The association accepts nominations for this award near the end of each calendar year, and a vote of the AQHA Racing Committee determines the winner. The recipient of the 2022 Gordon Crone Special Achievement Award is the late Dr. Glenn Blodgett of Guthrie, Texas. The loss of the highly respected AQHA past president, Dr. Glenn Blodgett, in November rocked the quarter horse industry, but the impact he made and will continue to make means he has earned the Gordon Crone Special Achievement Award. He joined the Four Sixes Ranch in 1982 and served AQHA in many capacities throughout the decades, including as AQHA president. He is in, get this list, the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame, the Texas Horse Racing Hall of Fame, and the Texas Cowboy Hall of Fame. Dr. Glenn Blodgett winning posthumously the Gordon Crone Special Achievement Award.
As you make your way over to say a few words, if you'll indulge me, I'd like to say a few of my own. I hate to give away my age, but I can tell you I was about 15 years old when I first met Dr. Blodgett. My dad introduced us at a horse sale. I think it was here before it was Heritage Place, so that just dated me. And I've looked up to him ever since. And one of the greatest honors since I stepped into this role as Chief Racing Officer at AQHA is that he and I sat together on the Racing Medication and Testing Consortium and traveled twice a year to those meetings. And everybody that knows Doc knows he's a man of few words. But I would sit there as quiet as can be to soak up every word of wisdom that he had to offer as we traveled to and from those meetings. And it was my one-on-one time to ask really important questions and really find out what his perspective was and to use that to the benefit of our association. So I am honored to have had that time, and like you, we didn't expect it to be cut short. So congratulations. What would you like to say?
I think Brandy's going to say it for We're just really honored to be here, and we're grateful. We know there's a lot of wonderful people in the room that he truly adored. So thank you all so much.
Yeah, there's definitely an absence here for me and many others.
And we certainly appreciate you traveling here to accept this award on his behalf and recognize all that he did for our racing industry. Congratulations.
Before we announce the 2022 World Champion Racing American Quarter Horse, we want to present our final individual achievement honor, the John Andrini Special Recognition Award, which honors service and dedication to the development, promotion, and enhancement of American quarter horse racing. Nominations are submitted by members of the AQHA Racing Council, with the winner determined by a vote of the council. After decades as a respected trainer in the industry, John Cooper is retiring, and his body of work is recognized with this year's John Andrini Special Recognition Award. Given to an individual who profoundly benefits the quarter horse racing industry, Cooper trained the earners of more than $12.4 million overall, including champions Moonist, Separatist, Sign of Lanty, and Tiny's Gay, among many others. He and his wife, Carol, will enjoy their retirement in Idaho. Please join us in congratulating our 2022 John Andrini Special Recognition Award recipient, John Cooper. And accepting on behalf of John Cooper, Janet Van Beber.
I did speak with John and Carol today, and they're very honored that John was recognized for his years of dedication to the industry. And I'm from the West Coast, even though I've been gone for 30 years, and I can remember their racing stable in its heyday. And I know that this means a lot, and they're watching at home online. But having just wrapped up their business at Los Alamitos and moved to Idaho, it was too much of a trip to turn around and come back. So congratulations at home, John and Carol. We're glad you're watching.
When I first went to Los Alamitos, it was in the early 90s. And, you know, I was scared to go out there because I didn't know enough people even knew who I was, what I'd done in Oklahoma. And John was one of those guys that I won some races for right off the first of my career in California. And I remember that I'll be appreciative of that forever. And he is truly a lost Los Alamitos. He is one of the legends that's been there for 60 years. Congratulations, John. Well deserved.
John Cooper, winner of the John Andrini Special Achievement Award. Each year, 3 horses are eligible to be voted the World Champion Racing American Quarter Horse. The contenders this year for 2022 World Champion are champion 2-year-old, He's Judge and Jury, champion 3-year-old, KJ Desperado, and champion aged horse, Impresso. Now, the moment we've been waiting for, AQHA is proud to present the 2022 World Champion Racing American Quarter Horse, who earns the World Champion Racing Bronze, specially designed buckle, and Shorty's Cowboy Hattery custom hat. They can also take flowers off the stage and any trophy that's not bolted down. The 2022 AQHA Racing World Champion, Impresso. Impressum, sire.
They're ready, racing!
Yes, if
Bomb Cyclone began a little slowly, Danger beat him out. A Political Pence began with great gusto, and Impressum is thundering down the outside. It's Danger, A Political Pence, and Impressum, a seismic showdown. Impressum on the outside, heads off Danger. It's Impressum with another gear, racing into a stratospheric realm, winning the 50th and one of the best ever Champion of Champions.
Impressive Sired by Apolitical Jess, Crazy Down Corona the Broodmare by First Down Dash, owners breeders Jeff Jones and Steve Holt. Michael Heath Taylor, trainer, Rodrigo Vallejo, jockey, perfect on the year and the money, 6 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, earnings more than $580,000. Grade 1 victories included, as you just saw, the Champion of Champions, making up ground and pulling away, the Go Man Go handicap, the vessel's maturity. Congratulations to the newest world champion for 2022, multiple divisional champion, now a world champ, Impressive.
So I've asked you questions all evening long. I'm fresh out of questions. So you tell me what you would like to say about this fantastic year that you've had.
It's, when you dedicate your life or every day and you, this kind of stuff comes to fruition, it's just, there's just not a lot of words. As a trainer, you're really not much without owners. Without owners that send you nice horses. And, one thing I would like to say is this has been a tremendous group of owners to work for, all of them. The people, especially with this horse and this horse to run at this caliber, at this level, they let you do your job too. It's just almost unbelievable. It's the same as if, is your horse yourself. They let you do your job. Obviously keep them informed, but I can't thank them enough. They do a lot of extra stuff, a lot of preventive stuff because I feel like the horse deserves it. And, just really blessed. And like I said, I want to congratulate all the other nominees. I want to thank all the voters and thank every person that's ever helped in any facet to get us here.
Would you guys like to add anything to that?
The only thing I'd like to say, and it kind of goes to the age gilding people out here, I'd like to applaud all of y'all for keeping your gildings and running them. I know we all have options to do other things, but it makes me proud that you'll hang on to them and let them perform at a high level. It makes it tougher on everybody, but I know the pressure you get to do other things with them, and I'd just like to congratulate and thank each and every one of you.
Well said. I appreciate your comments. Congratulations.
World champion Impressive. Congratulations to all the champions for 2022. As a reminder, if you were an award winner this evening, your award will be shipped directly to you. Thanks again to the staff here at Heritage Place for once again allowing us into their workplace the night before one of their biggest sales of the year, the mixed sale this year, the 45th annual Winter Mixed Sale, begins early tomorrow morning. The AQHA Experience team will be at the sale Thursday through Saturday, January 19 through the 21st. Be sure to stop by the AQHA booth to complete all of your AQHA racing business and other business as well. Thank you to the members of the AQHA Racing Champions Selection Subcommittee and the Executive Committee for their assistance. We'd also like to thank all AQHA staff members, the production crew tonight, RaceView Network, Racetrack Television Network, and the Cowboy Channel for their hard work in making this program possible. Thanks, of course, to AQHA Chief Racing Officer Janet Van Beber for another outstanding job on stage, interviewing people, not all of which want to speak, but she gets them to do it. And also, thank you finally to everyone who's the driving force behind the American Quarter Horse racing industry. We appreciate all of you. As a reminder, the Heritage Place Bar will now be open in celebration of all champions. On behalf of myself, Janet, and the AQHA, good luck in 2023, and please, safe travels home.